How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to some more Valpo Rocket League action here on the Valpo Esports Twitch and on the YouTube if you're watching the VODs. How you doing? My name is Keegan Lair Thompson. I'm here today with my good friend Ethan.
Ethan, yes, absolutely. I'm very excited for this game. Originally, we were supposed to be streaming the Brown team game, but due to some circumstances, the team playing against Brown forfeited that game. So that's an easy automatic win for our Valparaiso program. But we are here covering Gold versus MTC, so this one should be a fun one to watch. Gold, one of the emerging teams in their league this year.
Yes, so Marion Tech College is actually a college that I was expecting that we were going to have to play against in GLEC for Smash Bros. But unfortunately, they ended up DQing out of the conference. So my first experience of getting to watch MTC play will be here in the Overwatch scene. Not Overwatch. I'm thinking about Overwatch too. That
Everyone's
just came
thinking about Overwatch, man.
in the Rocket League scene. So not to confuse you guys who are chilling out at home. Also, Ethan, you can bump your chair up a little bit. You're
Once again, I
Yeah.
always look like I'm
Or-
shorter than you.
hang on. Let me go down just to make it a little bit more.
I don't even know how to put. There we go.
There you go. Okay, now you're taller.
Now
than
I
me.
look significantly taller.
All right, let's get this. If I didn't have such good posture, I'd look even shorter. But the way it stands right now is we're getting ready for the arena to get set up. Both teams are trying to figure out which players they're going to be bringing in for this bout. But I'm excited to see this. I love the gold team quite a lot. Yeah, that's a little better.
There
I
we
love
go.
watching the gold team play quite a lot because their diversity in some of their plays, as well as some of their team synergy, an excellent combo game. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, their passing play is very strong. They're very, a very good team in that regard. And I mean, we'll see right here in a few minutes. You'll see what I'm talking about with some of the plays that I'm sure that they will set up for each other.
Yeah, but already it seems like Marion Tech has taken the ball out. Stat won the kickoff and is now trying their best to keep the ball rolling. However, it's going to be cleared. Thamos and Smurfy right around to corral it on the sideline. Smurfy going to take it up. But we have AKA Lateral going around. Try to take this up. And then Sin coming up mid. Smurfy is home, however, gets juked out by the opposing team. Still, that goal is not on target.
Yeah, so a little bit of an interesting situation there. That shot just going high off the crossbar. That happens a lot in Rocket League. It's just so difficult to calculate the control that you need to have to put those underneath the bar.
So right now, Sin Drip is going to be coming out with max boost right now. Stat's going to hit it off the wall, keep it away from him. However, no one's going to touch the ball for a while. Kyo with an open net. Almost saved by Smurfy, but Smurfy gets a little bit too ahead of himself, and that's going to be 1 point going to Marion Tech.
Yeah, so we see right here, right on that ball, just sitting there at midfield, and really not much that Valpo could do there. Just a little bit of a poor rotation situation for them there. Not too much that could be done.
And already this kickoff is going to be won by, I think that was Thamos, but Stat is going to retreat, take this one out. Smurfy actually is going to get the initial hit. Goes up high, Stat on the ceiling. Thamos moving around, waiting for this one. AK Lateral gets juked out. Stat carrying it, puts it up high. Grabs some boost for his troubles. Thamos hits it off the wall, keeps the ball rolling around. AK Lateral could take it. Thamos centers it. Smurfy not quite there quick enough. Kyo goes for another tap, and this one's going to be a chip shot right in. That's 2 for Kyo right now.
Take a look at this one, see what happened. He took this end to end, and it was all off that first clear that he had right there. So good ball. Took it down about 3/4 of the field, and then got that second touch there on that double up. So definitely something you don't see every day, just player going end to end with the ball like that, especially not in this high level play.
Right, but one thing you can expect to see is Stat winning the opening kickoffs. That is one of their fortes when it comes to this Valpo Gold team. Smurfy taking 2 people out, Kyo playing some really good goal. They aren't just all offense, they got a good defensive side as well. But it's a 2-man group from Marion Tech. Be taking this one. AKA centers his own ball. However, Valpo's going to miss on that one. And AK Lateral is going to carry it out. Thamos disrupts a little bit. Him and Smurfy have it around the side. Being patient. Kyo.
Good pass play right there. That's exactly what I was talking about. Good communication between this team. They've played together a lot, and that's important to making those passing plays. Those passing plays will eventually set up goals. So hopefully we start to see some more of that in this game.
Yeah, but we want to see those goals start to go the other way. That is 3 from Marion Tech College. Sindrip, again, end-to-end goals.
Some poor rotation here from Valpo's end. You see they were both Smurfy chasing that ball back, Stat squared there as well. No one was back to defend on that. That's that 3-man's job, is to be back and ready for those I know that these Valpo coaching staff preaches rotation significantly more than a lot of other aspects of the game, and so a little bit of a lack on Valpo's end there, but I'm sure that they'll figure something out here.
Well, as you say it, Marion Tech seems to have figured something else out as well, and Sindrip with another goal. 2 for Kyo, 2 for Sindrip. Stat takes someone out. Smurfy was following a little bit too close behind.
Speaking too soon is going to be the moral of my story here.
Yeah.
As it seems. That's the second time that's happened to me.
Classic commentator's curse, ladies and gentlemen. But that ball is going to get pinched on the kickoff. Goes up high in the air. Kyo is going to tip it out to that side. Slowly give the Marion Tech team time to position themselves, and they do. But Smurfy's going to clear the net. Ball's up high. Thamos misses it. Stat gets it. No one's clearing it, and Kyo with a hat trick.
Dangerous rebound right there. You cannot leave the ball like that over center. That is one of the worst decisions that you can make in net, and it looks like it wasn't really intentional. It looks like Smurfy just hit that ball down off of Stat.
Yeah.
But that is one of the big no's of Rocket League. You cannot make plays like that and expect, to keep goals out of the net.
It also looks like Stat didn't have a good amount of burst in their pocket, so they weren't able to catch that one. This game is looking like a wash right now, so it's going to be up to this Valpo Gold team to try to pick up the pieces. This game will probably end up going to time with a Marion Tech victory, but they need to take the extra time they can to figure out more about this Marion Tech offense and how to score some goals too.
And the biggest thing that Valpo seems to be lacking in is just team play. This is a team that we have not seen them play like this all season, and to watch them play like this in the first game makes you wonder if there's some sort of gap in their communication. They're a team that usually communicates very well, so we'll see. Sometimes it just takes a game or two to figure things out. So.
Right, they got to get in a rhythm. Obviously, Marion Tech looks like a very well-polished team too, and they like to dictate the tempo of the match. They like to go a lot faster than it seems like this Valpo Gold Rocket League team is comfortable doing. There's been not a lot of very fast, devastating ball hits like we would like to see from the likes of Gold last week. So, maybe they just need to adjust a little bit, but some odd tempo going on right now.
And Thamos pushing that ball down. We'll see if he can do anything with it. That's a perfect opportunity right there. Ball's up, Akayo. Let's take a look at the points here for this while this ball dribbles into the corner. Kaio's got 575 points. So he is absolutely carrying this team right now to this victory. He's got 3 goals, 3 shots, and 2 saves. So he has 100% on his shooting, and he also has 2 saves to round that out.
Right. Kyo and Sindrip, the 2 big goal scorers, but AK Lateral's been a little bit quiet here, but they've been doing a good job of setting up for some assists, as well as disrupting the ball whenever it comes close to their net. But Kyo's going to get taken out by Stat. AK Lateral up the wall now, tries to drop it down low, does get the drop, however, Thamos is right there to slam it away. Smurfy going to be taking this one up. Kyo with the disruption. Thamos waiting in the wings. Kyo's going to knock it away yet again. Stat misses it. Kyo into Smurfy. Smurfy's going to start carrying it, but AK Lateral again. These teams circles around super well. It seems like the rotations, which are lacking for this Valpo team, are very, very well polished by this Marion Tech team.
There's one more. That ball will go high, and clock will expire right there. So an unfortunate Valpo loss there as MTC takes that one. Kaio is your player of the game for game 1. So Keegan, what do you think that Valpo really lacked on there? I personally think it was the rotations, but I don't know if you saw something different than what I saw there, but that was disappointing for their Valpo rotation.
Yeah, well, the rotations are the big thing, obviously. On defense, rotations are crucial because if you have someone missing the net, you're in a bad situation. And those first 2 goals were off bad rotations from the opposing team, and that kind of just killed all the momentum that they had, if any, in the initial parts of the match. Those first 2 goals from Kyo were the dagger, and it was only at the 3-minute mark. But another thing I've noticed is just, again, I was noting this during the match, very slow today. They seem sluggish in their approaches, and a lot of their offense was stifled just because of how little they were pushing the ball up.
Yeah, absolutely. We know this Valpo team to be much better than they're showing today. I think that there's a lack of communication. I'll keep saying this over and over because I think it's what's happening for Valpo. So we'll see if here in game 2 they can figure something out, see if they can get the ball rolling and back on the right track.
Yeah, but game 2 has started. The kickoff is going to be won by Thamos, and already it seems like Smurfy's going to go for a much more aggressive push. Stat's going to help him out a little bit too. Thamos waiting in center. Stat's going to retreat, try to get this ball off the wing.
Get up on that ball.
Feints. Thamos up high, hits that one away from Kyo, who is the definite threat here on this MTC roster.
Yeah, ball coming back down into Valpo's end, and ball back towards the other end. This is just a big game of back and forth right now. And Valpo is trying to set the pace, but Kaya will get that goal. Just about 30 seconds into this one, and NECC already has one back on the board.
Yep, gonna hit that one right past Smurfy. Smurfy being a little too aggressive perhaps on this one. And then again, no one else home. The rotations were a little bit lacking in that situation as well. But I do appreciate that the tempo seems to be much more in favor of Valpo right now. They're doing a good job of pushing back against the offense from NECC.
Missed ball from Smurfy there. That one would have been a great opportunity, but just an unfortunate miss.
Yeah, Stat's gonna go up the ceiling. Kyo waiting for the ball to land. Actually, they're gonna go up and meet Stat, but Stat's gonna carry it over very slightly. AK lateral up high into Kyo, who's gonna hit it away, and Smurfy with the clear. Excellent bicycle kick for that.
Oh my goodness, coming off the backwards hit into a flick. Unfortunately, nothing to come of it, but that was an impressive one to watch.
Stat's gonna take it off the wall. Thamos was gonna challenge, but I think they're gonna retreat and go get some more boost. AK lateral up the side with the assistance of Syndrip, who's waiting. Stat's gonna disrupt just a little bit, but Syndrip goes up the wall, and Thamos gonna go away with the clear.
Yeah, ball coming back over center. We've seen a lot of this center field play from both teams here. Smurfy will try to make something happen. Rocking the Bumblebee Fennec with a black stripe right up the middle. Definitely a very visual car, so.
Thamos in a good position. Has to back up in order for that one to go through, but hey, that's a good defensive play there from Smurfy. Syndrip up, gonna put it in the corner for his team. Tries to go contest, but Thamos is gonna hit it up high. Kyo misses it, and it's gonna give Valpo a chance to rally.
Rare miss there from Kyo. That's the first one that we've seen him miss all game. All day, rather in fact.
Lateral hits that one away. Kyo misses again. Kyo flying in like a bat out of hell, but fortunately not gonna be getting any more goals today. Lateral, Thamos with it clear. Looking for more. Stat, gonna try to hit away from Kyo, but Kyo still maintaining ground, has the ball in the corner. Smurfy misses that one.
No.
Some good mind games.
We'll see if anything comes out of this for either team. And you look at this NECC team, and their rotations are about as good as they can get. Like written out of the Rocket League guide that you could find in any bookstore. That is just textbook what they are showing.
Yep, rock solid defense and pitch perfect offense, particularly with Kyo leading the charge. Again, precision play, takes it from coast to coast, goes right under Stat, right into the net. Boomtown.
Kyo's 5th goal of the night there too.
Yeah, and it's already
definitely
game
an
2.
influential player to watch for the rest of these games. And yeah, like you said, it's only game 2 and he's already got 5.
I will say, Valpo Gold seems to get better as these sets start to go on. We see a game 5 situation, I wouldn't be surprised if they end up taking it. But again, they just need to find any semblance of momentum. They got shut out game 1, have yet to find a goal game 2. And that they're desperately trying to push the ball and keep it in their offensive
Thamos
zone.
should not be hitting that many hits up there. That was 3 ball touches that he had alone. That's when it's time to rotate out, cut your losses on there, and let a teammate come up. Things like that happen where you're pinched up in the front line and there's really no opportunity to get back.
Yep, too aggressive, and from their own goal, Kyo's going to shoot that one in. No one had the time to clear, and that's another goal yet again. This is 6 for the night on Kyo, and the second hat trick of the set.
Yeah, you see Thamos there racing back to get back into position, but had he waited on those hits up front and just maybe rotated back instead of going for that extra hit there, reaching for that extra hit, I should say, he might have been there in position to make a save on that ball.
Smurfy back to Stat. Kyo misses it. As a bit
there's
of
a rule 1 at center field.
Okay, they're tangled up. Thamos, and it's a 2v2 right now.
Never break rule 1 in Rocket League. Never ever. There is no acceptable circumstance under which you would break in.
Well, okay, this will be a fun one then, because Stat's going to go off the wall. Nearly gets that goal in, however, just a little bit too shallow.
There are 2 rules in Rocket League that most players adhere to, and another goal there for MTC. But rule 1, which is, as you see there at center field, those 2 cars nose to nose, you do not want to be the one who breaks that. And rule 0, which rule 0 is keep the ball up when the clock hits 0, keep that ball up and in play.
But hey, 0 is the score of what Valpo's looking at right now. 4-0 in favor of NECC.
Smurfy trying to make something happen, just kind of floundering in the air there.
1 minute left on the clock. Can Valpo get 4? In this situation, I'd say, you know, it doesn't look very likely, so it's just time to readjust before the next match starts. However, I wouldn't say give up just yet. There's Kyo going down, tries to get a pinch on that one. However, does not find a good angle. It's Smurfy with a clear.
Kyo is coming to bat with some absolutely dirty plays here that this Valpo team is really struggling to defend against. You saw that he put a ceiling shot down on there. That is not something that you see every day, especially not until you get into the higher levels, but we're seeing it here. Tries for the flip reset there too from lateral, and a beautiful pass to Kyo. Oh my goodness, this team is something else.
Gorgeous. Yep, carries it down low, gets a hit up high off the ceiling. The Kyo with the final love tap right into that goal. That is going to be probably the dagger for this game, number 2. Stat, perfect shot. Goes over the net, gets a second tap, but again, just a little bit too slow on the come up. And that has been the story of Valpo this entire set. Just way too slow. Not able to adapt and not able to just slam the ball back in MTC's face. And MTC has no problems about playing aggressive here. They're having looking for another goal right there. Lateral nearly gets it, but Stats with get the save there. 1 second left on the clock, and that is going to do it. A 5-0, a second 5-0 actually for this MTC college team.
Yeah, so an absolutely disappointing outing for Valpo. Run down the score, 700 points for Kyo there. AKA Lateral with 363, Syndrip rounding it out with 104 there. Views, Smurfy, 235 points, Stat with 136, and Thamos with 88. So definitely different than what we're used to seeing for these Valpo point totals. I hesitate to say that they're out of the game now. I mean, there's still plenty of time for a comeback, but if they keep playing like this, then there won't be much chance for them to really make any influential movement here.
Yeah, I mean, they came out swinging in that game 1, or sorry, at the start of game 2. But again, the second that first goal was scored by Kyo, they just crumpled like a tower of cards.
Yeah, but you know, this Valpo program once again is developing. You know, things are being modified, changed, and expanded on every single day here at Valpo, and that's something that this team definitely prides themselves upon. And the team atmosphere that this team puts forward and the whole program puts forward is one of those things that Valpo likes to pride itself on too.
Yeah.
So absolutely, we will see Valpo hopefully try to make a comeback here and see if they can put anything forward, and we will get this game going right now with the kickoff at center field.
Yep, it's going to be a joust between Kyo and Stat. Kyo winning out just a little bit in the end. Thamos hits it up high. Syndrip's going to try to hit it down low. AKA Lateral nearly gets one. Syndrip hits it back away for Kyo to possibly get another tap in. However, Valpo is going to maintain that one, and they are going to get the clear.
Oh my goodness, Smurfy just dropping the ball on defense there, and that is another goal for MTC.
AKA Lateral nearly got the score on this one. Just goes right over the top of the entire defense. Hits it up high in the goal. And Valpo, they couldn't safely clear that one. They hesitated a little bit. And Kyo just going to sail right in there, get the goal. It is 1-0, 22 seconds into the match.
Kind of a weak hit from Stat there at center, but he'll try to do something with it. Thamos going for the flick. Does get one, but number 2, no good there.
Again, I saw their Thamos stop their boost when they had possession of the ball, like right there. No one was contesting that, and I just gotta wonder why.
I think part of the reason for stopping the boost there was to try to get a little bit of car control on that ball to set up the flick. But you know, at moments like that, you just want to power it through, especially the direction that this game is heading. It doesn't look like it'll be a Valpo win, so they have to do everything that they can to be aggressive, get on that ball, and try to stretch this one out a little more.
Right, Smurfy tries there, but Stat gonna miss that one, and that's gonna be a score from AKA Lateral. Takes it right over the defense yet again. This time gets some points for themselves.
AKA Lateral rocking that Cascade banner. I wonder if he is a fan of EDM DJ Cascade. He must be, otherwise he wouldn't have it. Some cool car designs on the field here today. Smurfy definitely standing out the most though with that yellow car. But unfortunately, not helping Valpo in the points category here today. They're still scoreless here as we're looking into game 3.
Yeah, but hey, another situation of them being down 2-0. They haven't scored a single goal the entire set. So game 3 might be the opportunity for them to do it. However, Thamos gonna try to take that one. Kyo's gonna disrupt. Stat squared. Thamos takes up the wall, however, Kyo's there waiting. Thamos gonna steal the boost, and Kyo now caught without any legs. Smurfy carries it up the side. Syndrip gonna be on the defense though. Thamos hits it back in. Valpo has a chance here.
Kyo puts that chance to rest. What a clear. But Smurfy trying to keep it alive here. We'll see. Yeah, this Marion team's rotations are just really unbeatable right now.
Yeah, like a solid wall, but they still fight. Smurfy misses it. Stat misses it. Thamos hits it, but Syndrip's gonna hit it the other way. Smurfy gonna rotate back for it. aka lateral goes up the wall, hits it off the side. Thamos waiting in the net. He's gonna take it out. However, just a little too slow on the clear again. Allows an extra shot going in for this MTC team. Smurfy now gonna try to clear this one. Yep, a nice slow push. This time it's a little bit more advised. Stat's gonna hit it away back to the other side of the wall.
You see aka lateral trying to make do with no boost there. And oh my goodness, he beats Smurfy with no boost. Thankfully, Stat is there on defense to make that stop.
Yeah, Syndrip now to Kyo. Kyo doesn't get enough trajectory on it. Syndrip was looking for the finisher. Not quite there just yet. Thamos takes it up. Will get cleared yet again by Kyo. Smurfy now waiting around. He's going to be having to play a defense here. Misses, and that's another shot for Kyo. 2 on the match. 10 on the set, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we look at the scores here. aka Lateral's in first place this game, actually. Kind of the odd one out from Kyo, who's been up top recently for both the past 2 games. He's got 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 save, and 2 shots. So he is definitely an all-round player for this game.
For sure. Kyo, definitely the offensive powerhouse there from this Marion Tech team. Trying to take this one out. Yep, no one's home. Thamos, does he get there in time? He does. Excellent save. And again, got to mind those rotations a little bit. Thamos got saved by having a good amount of boost to reach that one. However, the rotations, they need to stop falling by the wayside if Valpo wants to win this one. It's do or die here in these last minute and 40 seconds.
Yeah, unfortunately, the way that I see this going, I don't see Valpo making a comeback here. But I hope that with me saying that, I'm wrong about that, because I've been wrong about 2 statements that I've made before so far tonight. So I'm hoping that with that, Valpo scores 3 here in the last minute and a half.
They can do it. They just need to break the iron wall of this Marion Tech defense. And Thamos going to hit that one up high. Not going to try to finish it. Stat takes it up high. Syndrip there on the wall waiting. Stat squared yet again. Will be contested by Syndrip. He's going to go past him. aka Lateral and Syndrip bump into each other there, allowing Thamos to go up high, covered on the wings. However, chip shot. Kyo with another hat trick.
Man, so another hat trick for Kyo. I don't see any circumstance under which he isn't the player of the game after this match. He has just been outstanding for this Marion Tech team. 66 mile per hour shot there too, so he's putting the speed on these. Something that Valpo hasn't been doing.
Exactly. Thamos going to take this one now. Smurfy tries to go for a follow-up. Stat's going to miss it. Syndrip now not going to have an empty goal, but aka Lateral's right there waiting. Thamos was in the net, but on the wrong side, and it's going to be yet another goal in this already very lopsided match and set.
56 seconds, 5-0. I would say, Keegan, that this game is by all means out of reach.
But right now it's about pride. It's about trying to get this goal just to prove that you can. Smurfy gonna get the clear there on the net, but aka Lateral gonna hit it up high, chip shot, tries to go for a fall away back hit. Not gonna get it though. Stat, Syndrip, aka Lateral up high, and yep, Kyo yet again. That's a 4th for them.
Yeah, I think that this Valpo team is really just getting outpaced. I mean, look at that. The disconnection there on defense. And all 3 Marion Tech players were right there to 1-2-3 that ball into the net.
Well, 6-0, 42 seconds left. When will this nightmare end?
I don't know if it'll be ending anytime soon. Well, 30 seconds soon. But we'll see if Valpo can at least just get 1 in. I mean, it would be nice to see them make something happen here.
Yep, that's going to pitch between Lateral, and I believe that was Stat Squared. Stat Squared is going to fade back away, try to get it again. Thamos tries to hit that one, but still in the offensive zone. Smurfy has an opportunity here, chips it in! It got one!
There we go.
All right, guys.
Valpo with the goal, 12 seconds left, 6-1. They get themselves on the board on a great shot there by Smurfy. Great redirect. And
No shutouts here, folks.
Still, that one was almost saved there by Marion Tech. Just an outstanding team that this Valpo program is playing this season.
Can we get 5 and 12, though?
There are 12 seconds in a dream for this Valpo team.
Yep, but it looks like the good clear from AK Lateral might just be enough. However, the 0 rule has to come up. Kyo gonna try to get one, but land on the ground. No one home. And the MTC leaders are going to triumph with yet again another player of the game for Kyo. That's 3 on the day for them.
I would definitely say that Kyo is this evening's player of the game. I don't think there's any question about that. I think that he played absolutely outstanding, really carried this program to the win. And really, I say carried, but he really didn't. Everyone was getting involved for Marion Tech. And really, Valpo just dropped the ball on this one this week.
Yeah. But, I mean, you know, little too close to home. You hate to see our Golden Boys lose like that, but that's just going to be some stuff for them to figure out for next week. Well, we're back here Friday at the same time, I believe. Probably the same time.
We'd like to give a shout out to our stream producer, Michael, who's going to get in here. Michael's over there doing the computer, managing the stream, making us look good. So
my favorite person in the studio right now, whose name isn't Keegan Thompson.
That's very fitting. So thank you, Michael, for producing our stream this evening. Keegan, do you have any last words?
No, just have a good weekend, y'all. Stay safe. Leaves are starting to change. Something's going around, so make sure you're being smart whenever you're out hanging out. Don't want any of y'all being under the weather. So take care of yourself. If you're feeling sick, have some soup. Make sure you stay hydrated.
Well, then we will cap it off right there. My name's Ethan Decatur. For both myself and Keegan Thompson, we will sign off on this one. We'll see you back here next week with some more Rocket League action. We'll see if Valpo can turn things around and keep on rolling for this season. Thanks for tuning in, and enjoy your weekend. Have a great Friday night.